After 2 months of constant rain, we're finally finishing our roof.
We need to put all these 6 layers on top of our OSB, starting with vapor dam, our pier insulation, waterproof membrane, counterbattens, battens, and finally our tiles. In the end, it should look something like this. They need to go in that specific order, and to time them all, this special structural screw is going to go through each of these layers and down into the rafters.
For the roof to be watertight and strong against the wind, we cannot allow for any mistake to happen. This is our first time building a roof, so let's see if we can make it. Look, we finally got our tiles. It took us quite a long time to get them because we wanted to wait for this color that is ochre and teak. Normally here people buy the typical red ones, and those you can find very easily in stock. But yeah, this color in particular, we needed to wait for it. And they look so nice. It's like vintage, I don't know, Mediterranean vintage, antique. And finally we finished. That was a tough work, but it's so satisfying to see everything here.
By the way, we just uncovered our roof today, and it was covered for almost 2 months with tarp because of the rain, and it did remain a little bit moisture on certain spots. So yeah, we need like a nice sunny day for it to dry completely before we can close it with the foil. And look, today it's telling that now it's literally sunny and the whole day will be sunny. And look at the weather.
But there is hope. As you can see, the sun is shining there behind the clouds.
Let's hope for sun to hit as soon as possible so our OSB can dry a little bit, and then we can continue.
Look what our good old friend brought us. Half of a pomegranate, looking very fresh. So sweet.
Yes, please. Umasna, he was in...
Ja sam to očistio, ima za dana, jutro sam kupio. Ja mislim 10 brimjena maslina.
Oh, so he was doing olive trees, preparing them for next season. Anyway, there's our roof. In 2 hours of sun, it already dried completely, so we're just gonna exchange the two boards. So the first one on this side and the first one on that side. Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of work, just unscrew a few screws and screw them back, and they costed 30 euros, both of them, so it's okay. I wanted Pau to explain why we're changing them, but she's pretty busy with her pomegranate. Anyway, the reason we're exchanging these two is they got more than a bit soaked, so the edges raised a little bit, so yeah, moisture penetrated a bit further under. So yeah, we'll exchange those and then put the foil.
Evo, izvolite.
Wow! Hvala. Hvala ti puno.
He brought a pomegranate, but he needed to sell me a joke. So that's how you pay to Frane, by listening to his jokes. Yeah, look, here's that, right? Yes, we do have electric one, but of course we left the home. On this side, also the first one, you can see here, it's discolored a little bit, started flaking, edges are swollen, and you still feel it a bit moist after a few hours of sun. So I don't know, again, I think most of the people would leave it, but 17 euros doesn't cost us too much, and we're extra careful. It's gonna last longer. By the way, look at Pau. She tried to get a good camera angle of me there putting that last piece, and this her pose.
Yes.
She's holding tight. Luckily, well, on this side there's nowhere to fold, so you're good.
Ta-da.
Let's trim the edges. We want to have an overhang just slight, like 5 centimeters maximum with OSB, and then another 2 to 3 with the tiles, which means about 8 to 10 centimeters overall. And that should fit perfect with this architecture.
And we're also gonna cut the rafters, the extra of the rafters.
Exactly, we also need to cut the rafters, which on purpose we left longer. Well, actually on purpose. We're lazy to cut them then.
Look how neat this looks. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
What do you say?
Gotovo.
Gotovo. Cool. We have our edges all straight, equal overhang. We cut the rafters here already, and we still have this side. Oh, no way, that's it. At the end of the day, you would say we did nothing, but we actually did a lot. Now seeing this, I think you can understand better what we're trying to achieve. So we cut rafters to be flush with our concrete ring beam. And then you see that we still have a few centimeters that we want to put rocks, right? It's gonna be very hard because I think we're gonna have to have them cut on a special machine. But yeah, the plan is to cut them very thin and paste them there, so you basically have stones all the way up to the OSB. Then we have a little bit of overhang OSB, then our continuation of the roof with the gutters and everything. Hopefully now it makes more sense what we're trying to achieve. But yeah, we're aiming for that really clean look where the stone and our Mediterranean tiles will just meet perfectly without anything in between. We didn't manage to put the foil, the vapor dam what we wanted today, but yeah, very happy what we did.
And now some delicious fajol is waiting for us. Fajol is a very typical Dalmatian or Croatian food here. That is beans with sausage.
Oh yes, and a bit of
Very delicious.
Oh, it's amazing. My mom made it. We're gonna eat 5 plates each and and see you tomorrow. Time to finally put the vapor dam on our roof. Sorry for the bad quality on a few time lapses during this video. My phone refused to focus properly. So now I need to tape the joints here and continue with peat insulation. Yeah, as I said, the roof is quite sloped, so I need to think about how to do that safely. I think I have an idea. Let's see if this is gonna work. So I just screwed 2 battens verge to verge, and it allowed me for enough support so I can continue taping and put in the insulation. And this is what now follows over our VLC foil. So it's called PIR. It's a very capable insulation. We went with 12 centimeter thickness, and it's aluminum faced on both sides, so it'll act as another layer of kind of vapor dam. This will really help with this, well, more with these hot summers under the wooden roof than with winters, because the winters are not too cold here. But yeah, it'll also do a job there, and then should be pretty comfortable during summer with a bit of AC in this little house. I'll tape the joints of ELC now and then start installing this. It was a hard day of work, but I think it's the first day that I actually made what I wanted to make. So yeah, pretty happy for that. The foil is on, the insulation is on almost entirely. Still just this little piece here. So yeah, I'll finish that first thing tomorrow, then go on the other side of the roof, and then hopefully tomorrow still put the waterproof membrane here on top, and then we can clamp it all with the counterbattens. Just quick interruption. Editing these videos for you guys while doing all the construction is very time consuming and takes a lot of effort.
So if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, share with whoever you think they might like this project. That really helps us a lot.
Yes, more than you can think of.
Yeah.
It'll help with YouTube algorithm, push our video, and more people will see it.
And that's it. Let's continue.
Yes. Next morning started very foggy. I first finished this side of the insulation. And then passed on the other side. Until rain caught me. No way, rain is really not giving us a break these days. I mean, yeah, for already 2 months, and now since I started again in these 2-3 days, I think I've been covering this for already 3 times. You saw me putting the insulation on the other side, and then all of a sudden it started raining, and I started running around getting the tarp so I can cover it. After half an hour, it finally allowed me to continue. And finish for today. Okay, tomorrow morning. Didn't record yesterday the ending past that time lapse, but yeah, the rain chased me. I covered the house completely, but here we are. Now you can see what it looks like. Amazing. So here you see the joints, right? Tape with that aluminum tape, which, by the way, I think I already said sticks amazing. Both sides done. And now let's put the waterproof membrane, right? For that, I'll need some help, and since Pao is working throughout the week, you know who the usual suspect is. Mama.
Hi.
Let's put the membrane. We're going to put the water membrane. We're going to put the... My mom is amazed by the hole that I dug here. First time she sees it live. Of course she saw it in the video because she's the biggest supporter. Cool, so we have around 360. We'll count with 4 meters. And we need 4 strips, so that's 16 meters. You can see this membrane has two sides, right? So this is a waterproof but yet breathable membrane. It's a smart technology. So this white side goes down, right? And it has a little holes in it, so it lets any condensation that might happen above pier escape upwards. But this black side that goes up is completely waterproof, right? So it doesn't let water come under. There's also a little adhesive here, so we can glue two sides easily. We need to have overlap exactly as this, so it's around 15 centimeters. We start from down from the eaves, going from verge to verge, side to side, and then the next one always goes over, so the water cannot get trapped between these foils and enter pier under. Again, sorry for a video being out of focus. This is the point where I realized that I forgot to close the ridge with insulation. So I did that now and then close bigger joints with the expanding foam so we can continue. I've been dreaming about this for, I think, 5 months since we started planning the roof. You saw us climbing there and thinking all the ways how to do it without scaffold but still safely. So at one point we were just laying up on our bellies and attaching this layer here. We still have just one layer down, which is going to be pretty easy because we have access from this wall and then the other side. So yeah, majority is done. I think now I'll come with Pau because my mom has a meeting. So we'll come and try to finish this one before sunset. And of course, couldn't make it with my mom. So grateful to her. She came and saved the situation again. How was climbing up on the roof? Kako je bilo na krovu?
Good.
Good. Very good. No experience for her, so she doesn't mind. Okay, we're going. I'll go pick up Pau and we're back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's Pau's back again. Let's put that final layer of waterproof / breathable membrane.
I'm pointing it out.
Exactly, as Pau is pointing there. We quickly finished this part and then took a few photos and headed home. Finally installing these counterbattens, and for that we're going to use these huge structural screws. So this is 0.6 centimeter times 26. You can see here it has this special thing here which basically helps it to go through the wood without destroying it. My mom, of course, is here with me, and so let me show you. This is going to be a bit tricky because these big screws need to go through our counterbattens, which are there. They're 5 centimeter thick. Then both of the membranes are pier insulation, which is 12 centimeter, and then end up in our rafters. You can see them up. So yeah, that needs to go perfectly straight because at that distance, even if we tilt it a little bit, they may peek out of the rafters, and then that's definitely not good, both visually and structurally. So yeah, in order for that to go straight, we designed this little contraption, which let me show you. We can just clip here to each of our counterbattens, and then we have perfectly straight hole here, or a pilot hole. We drill our pilot hole through our counter rafter with this, and then we can drill easily with this and make sure that we're going straight. Cool little thing. I would like to take credit for this, but again, live by living, that's where we saw this little neat contraption. Okay, let's go. And that's a wrap for today. We're done. So we did this side. The other side is going to be way easier. I'm tired. My mom is tired, right? And my hair looks like it started as well. Look, Sharka. Sharka is tired as well. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vietnam.
So it is weekend, beautiful Saturday, and this is the first time that we're using our car properly. So we bought these battens and look, so we attached it to the roof.
We were a bit nervous about using these stripes.
Yeah, we thought they were not gonna hold, but they did.
7 days ago, we're hoping for sun, and now we're drinking water 5 minutes in work.
Too hot.
Too hot. Time to cut the counterbattens. We left them bigger just in case, and for that we have
Our new Hychika mini circular saw. Look, and this one comes with a bag. Nice.
Pretty neat. This thing's sharp. Gotta be careful. How's your experience working first time with the circular?
Very good. I was afraid, but it's very user friendly, so thumbs up.
Cool.
It's time to cut finally this one, this membrane, because it's not allowing us to see the rafters underneath, so it's making it difficult for us to align it to the rafter.
Now that's a fail. Look what I was trying to cut with. It's completely burned from the bitumen that we cut.
But we
That's
have
not
more.
going. Yeah. I'm gonna go get the other.
What a difference.
Pao is gonna stretch a little bit and let's go in the back, assemble the scaffold, and then do exact this thing, 4 screws on each rafter on that side.
Look who's here visiting. Oh, she's the cutest. You are very cute. Yes, you are very cute.
Look, our neighbor gave us some of the food. He brought it to us. No way, how nice.
Some of the lamb.
Exactly, and Sharka is like a little predator. Look, she's following us.
She's chasing Gabriel as if there's no tomorrow. But now she's not chasing. Ah, yeah, there. Hola.
She won't give up, so we need to give her something. Oh, we would give her a Sharka. This is life. Work hard. Enjoy the view with good food and best company. Sharka agrees, I think she's pretty happy. Thanks a lot to Tonchi, our neighbor. He did a little fiesta for Women's Day, invited a few friends and brought us something. By the way, you cannot say that you 8 lamb in Dalmatia if you have these, if you don't have these kind of fingers after.
Look at this. No.
This means Pau enjoyed.
Yes. It's almost sunset, as you can see, so I think we're just gonna finish securing the counterbattens and we're gonna call it a day. That was the last one.
Yes. People, you can do anything you put your mind to, including roof like this.
With this sunset, we are finishing this video. We hope you enjoyed it and learned as much as we did. As always, like, comment, share and subscribe if you'd like to see this content. And remember, never be afraid of learning and trying new things. See you in the next video when we are finally putting the tiles. Bye!